Normal times, Manger Square is bustling with pilgrims about to visit or just emerging from the Church of the Nativity. The souvenir shops edging the square help sustain the economic welfare of this ancient town of Bethlehem. These, though, are not normal times. For the moment, only a squat olive-drab Israeli tank or two hint at what is going on here. A couple of hundred armed Palestinians are trapped inside the church compound, and when one or more of them ventures even for a moment into an open courtyard, overhead Israeli cameras pick them up and hidden Israeli snipers pick them off. It happened again just before we arrived there this afternoon. The battalion's commanding officer, Colonel Ronnie Namu, explained.
I mean, you have sniper up there?
We have sniper, not many sniper, but sniper.
Oh, I understand.
Okay.
A remote-controlled .50 caliber rifle along with a TV camera are attached to the end of that crane, and this afternoon the combination demonstrated its effectiveness once again. Israeli paratroopers lead the way as we move out behind the cover of an armored jeep. The soldiers fan out across the square, watchful for Palestinian snipers, anticipating a delivery. First, there is the waiting.
They tend to have snipers up in the bell tower.
It's become part of an all too familiar pattern. As you see behind me, one of the Franciscan monks and one of the Palestinian negotiators bringing out the latest casualties. There was fighting just a couple of hours ago. One dead, one wounded. They're bringing them out right now. In fact, as it turned out, Israeli snipers had wounded 2 men and killed a third. The handover of casualties has developed into a routine. Not casual, certainly, but commonplace. At the direction of the paratroopers, the stretchers are carried to a place close to the wall, not visible to Palestinian snipers. The casualties are inspected by an Israeli medic and an intelligence officer. The wounded are transferred first. And as they are carried to waiting ambulances, as their faces become visible, they are transformed from statistical footnotes, so and so many Palestinians were killed or wounded in Bethlehem today, into actual men in the grip of a real and excruciating pain. It is not altogether clear that they will survive their wounds. The cost of the siege at Bethlehem has a face now. 3 faces today.
Please, no close-ups.
No.
Okay, I'm going to break the camera.
Enough.
Can you tell me the circumstances of how this man died?
We know for sure that he opened fire against our troops and then died from sniper bullets.
You say you know that this man is one of the armed men, one of the men who fired on your troops.
Yes.
How do you know that?
We know that from sure from a picture from a balloon. He opened fire, then he got shot from an Israeli sniper.
And that just happened a couple of hours ago? Or?
Yeah, I think 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that he's one from the wanted people inside, from the list.
Right.
But I'm sure that he was armed and he was open fire, and we have all pictures on a camera from the balloon.
The Israelis have driven off the 2 wounded men some time ago, but the dead Palestinian lies on a stretcher in Manger Square. An Israeli intelligence officer, whose face we can't show you, waits with the body.
Why are you waiting now with the body of the dead man here?
The purpose of waiting is, in some aspect, paying respect for this person. The purpose is waiting for the Palestinian ambulance to come here and take him. When the monks and priests that are waiting outside can verify that he will go to the Palestinian and with the proper attitude. And that's why we're waiting here with the dead person.
So they know he's going to a Palestinian, he'll get the proper burial.
Of course, and immediately, with no any hesitation and no Israeli hands that will deal with this process.
I understand.
There is no irony in the Israeli officer's voice or demeanor. They will kill each other, these men, without hesitation. But then, when the killing is over, there are certain things that must be done in a certain way. When it is all done, the Israelis and Palestinians linger for a while. They have come to know each other well these past few weeks, and a sense of genuine respect seems to flow among them. But after a few minutes, the besieged and the besiegers go their separate ways until their next inevitable meeting. When we come back, Nightline correspondent Chris Bury reports on sifting through the rubble after the siege of Ramallah was ended.